Hey, warriors. So I had to do a repeat, I guess, lesson recently because, and it was, the people, you don't get the people you want. You get the people that reveal you, kind of thing, you know? Um, because sometimes the people in our lives are difficult, right? They trigger you. They frustrate you. They make you question yourself, you know? And then your first instinct is, why are they like this? Right? But, sometimes you got to ask better questions. Like I'm always saying, what is this showing me? Um, because, and I'm not saying that everything is your fault, my fault. You know what I mean? It's obviously not, but something is always showing, everything is showing you something, I guess is what I'm trying to say. you know Everything. And whether it is where you still are reacting, where you're still seeking validation, you know where you still tolerate what isn't right. You know what I'm talking about. Where you're not as free as you think you are. you know um because real freedom, you know I guess it's not about controlling who shows up in your life. It's about not being controlled about how they show up, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Um and sometimes we do the opposite. you know but the people around you, especially the ones that like really get under your skin, they reveal your attachments. They reveal your expectations, your unhealed patterns. But I think that, sometimes we miss, the fact that just because someone shows us something, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean they're meant to stay there. And I'm not saying that it could mean the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm just saying it doesn't mean they're meant to stay. Not everyone is in your life for a connection. Some people are there for your clarity, plain and simple. You know what I mean? Um, I guess, sometimes they're there just to show you what you've outgrown, to show you what you're no longer aligned with, to show you where you need boundaries. That's a big one, but I mean, like, once you see it, like, really actually see it, you have a choice, right? You can keep repeating the pattern, or you can break it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to do. I mean, this one was completely on me. You know what I mean? Um, but no, you don't always get, I guess, the people that you want. But if you are paying attention, you'll get exactly what you need. You know, you'll get what you need to, whether it is, to become someone who no longer tolerates, I guess, what doesn't align, or whatever the case is. Anyways, I love y'all.